What is a geography fact that blows your mind? 1. Australia is wider than the moon. 2. The Dead Sea is currently 429 meters below sea level, and sinking about 1 meter a year. I did some work in Jordan, and that caused some GPS receivers to mess up, as they thought the negative height was an error. 3. Russia spans 11 time zones. At one end of Russia it could be 7 in the morning and at the other it's 6 in the evening. 4. Maine is the closest state to Africa. 5. Somebody owns a ranch in Texas that is bigger than the state of Rhode Island. 6. 90% of Canadians live within 100 miles of the US border. 7. The Pacific Ocean is massive, it is essentially its own hemisphere. There's a few points where if you started in the Pacific Ocean, and traveled directly through the center of the Earth, through the core, and popped out on the opposite side of the planet, you'd still be in the Pacific Ocean. 8. You only have to cross one country to get from Norway to North Korea. 9. There is a fence in Australia that is longer than the drive from Seattle to Miami. 10. The Appalachian Mountains used to be as tall as the Rockies but are shrinking, meanwhile the Himalayan mountains used to be the size of the Rockies and are growing. 11. The more precisely you measure a coastline, the longer it gets. 12. Not technically a geography fact, but a geology fact, the top of Mount Everest is marine limestone that formed in a shallow sea in the Indian Ocean. 13. If you walk the distance of the entire equator you would be really tired by the end. 14. That Russia and USA are about 4 kilometers away at its closest point. 15. If you cross the border between Afghanistan and China the time would change by 3.5 hours.